Welcome in, everybody, to a brand new video on this channel. So this is something that's going to be a little different than what you're going to be used to, at least for this this upload and this series. This is a recording that I did with GruvaGuy, which you can see the original video that was posted yesterday, and I will leave that link down in the description below, as well as links to Gruva's socials and where to find him in the description below as well. But this is a discussion that we had during that recording, and I felt like there was enough information covered to create a separate standalone video. So that's what this video is. This is a way for me to kind of get this information that I feel is important across, and be able to show this and really discuss this in better detail than what I could have with the recording that I had. So let me know what you guys' opinions are on this. It's a subject that I guess really doesn't get covered all that much, and I feel it's very important to kind of discuss this. So I wanted to, like I said, upload this video as a standalone to be able to have that conversation. So I would love to know your guys' opinions on here, or what you struggle with this topic on. But anyways, I don't want to take any more time. Let's go ahead and get on into the video and kind of discuss this about burnout and comparing yourself to the creators that are constantly uploading videos. So yeah, we'll get on into it right now. Thank you so much for watching.
So I'm glad that I could help with this build, you see, because I feel like I'm really contributing.
You are. You are. You very much are. It's
Without this, you would have found all these empty spaces still, which you'd have had to fill in later.
Exactly. It would have taken me extra time. See, as we were discussing before we started this, I said I wanted to build something out here, but I hadn't flushed any ideas out yet. And I was like, well, you know, I kind of want to do the pyramid thing, but with CubFan doing his pyramid thing this season, I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily want to do it, not because I don't want to be compared, you know, my build to that, but I feel like if I do it, I'm going to compare myself to CubFan's build. And I feel like that's a dangerous game to play, especially with how great of a builder CubFan is. It's it's a little difficult to deal with. So I kind of want to step back and let it go for a little while, so that his is mostly flushed out, and then whenever I build my pyramid, it's very different, and I can be like, well, I can't really compare because it's
a different thing.
It's a different type of pyramid. So I think the waiting game is the game I'm going to play. Just for my sanity's sake.
It's a very difficult thing, especially when you have hermit crafters running for so long. You're going to get compared to some build that they've done once.
Oh yeah,
on pretty much anything and everything.
For sure. I think Flip actually tweeted about that too, which his was a little bit more bad, I guess. Like of a comparison, which I give credit to all those guys over on Legacy. I haven't really watched any of that content much because I focus on what I'm doing, and then I have there's a few hermits that I watch religiously. But
these things happen.
Yeah. I don't know. I think so. I think more so I'm more worried about, if I were to build it, is my comparisons to what they're doing, because I very detail mannered in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm building something and I see somebody's building something similar, I'm like, oh, they're doing so much better of a job than I am because this, and this. I pick out very, very small, minute details that in the long run probably don't make any difference. But I'm like, well, that's why it's better than mine. And so then I'm like, and burnt out.
But this is the thing, you can't go comparing yourself to these guys who are literally playing it all day, every day. It's their full-time job. And you're sat there saying, well, I'll never be as good as them. And you're kind of right. They've got all of the time in the world to do it.
Yeah, they get paid to do it.
Yeah.
So, of course, like, I mean, you're not going to go out onto a football pitch or a baseball field or, lacrosse pitch or anything like that and be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be able to compete with these guys. No, you're not. You're not going to be able to go onto an esports league and be able to compete with those guys with any form of ability. But then again, those guys are, and gals, you don't want to forget about the ladies, because there are some really crazy esports. I've been watching a lot of Rocket League on Twitch, and I'm just like, my gosh, are these people ridiculously good at this game? And I've kind of got back into the game because I got the mindset, oh, I'm terrible at it. So that's made me enjoy the game so much more because I'm like, well, I'm just awful at it. So what's the point in caring?
I don't have to compete on their level.
Exactly. So I don't get mad when I can't do something that they can do because I'm like, oh, well, no, the reason I can't do it is because I'm awful.
No, the reason you can't do it is because you're not a professional. You're not literally doing this all day, every day.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
And I think Minecraft, you kind of get into that habit, or at least you can. I have before, where you're comparing yourself to other people. And obviously, that's not a good thing because everybody has their own struggles. Everybody has their own skills. And while you may be doing a similar build as somebody, you're not always going to be working with the same set of predeterminations, I guess would be a good way to put it.
Yeah, there's always going to be variables. Everyone's different. I think this is a thing that I've come to a little bit more recently. I think with doing the YouTube and the streaming and things, I used to get quite hung up on about what other people are doing all the time and thinking, they're doing this, they're doing that, and they're doing this good, that good, the other good. And I kind of stopped doing that because I came to the conclusion that if people are watching me and watching my content, it's because they enjoy me as a personality. They can go to any YouTube channel any day of the week and see people doing amazing things. But the thing that'll get them coming back again and again and again is the personality and the interactions.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I try not to get too hung up on it, but it is very easy to do that. It's very easy to get hung up. Yeah,
I completely agree. So that leads into this whole thing. Like it's one of those you have to kind of manage what you're personally doing. And while it's not always the easiest thing to be like, I just won't think about what these people are doing, because you constantly see, well, CubFan uploads a lot, well, Exuma uploads a lot, and for that matter, Mythical Sausage and Fwip and all of these really talented people, well, they upload a lot, so you see them a lot and you see what they're doing a lot, and it's just a way to, you gotta find a way to enjoy their content without taking it and being like, well, I'm going to compare their stuff to my stuff and get upset because I can't do what they're doing. Well, of course you can't. Because they, like you said, they play the game 24/7.
Yeah, it's literally their job.
So,
And I think that's it. You can think of it in that sense and think, well, they play the game all day, every day, and that's going to give them the time to upload a lot. They've also built a lot of the subscriptions. A lot of them, not everyone. I'm certainly not saying everyone, have built the subscriptions from YouTube at a time when YouTube was young
yeah.
and Minecraft was young, and there wasn't the competition. I think Minecraft is the most densely competitive YouTube thing there is to do.
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's not
definitely
easy.
agree. No, it's not. It's so saturated too with channels. And usually when you say saturated, that comes off bad. I love the fact that it's saturated because, I mean, I get chances to see content that I never would have otherwise in any other game because of the fact that, well, there's 40 different, uploads that I see on my subscription feed that are strictly Minecraft building. And then I can go, and from there, there's, 40 more per video that get recommended because they're similar. I think we're almost out of the sand over here, actually.
I think we are.